Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. This is episode 23, New Year's Eve special. We got a special guest in the house today, my boy Flo.
Hernandez. Hi.
Y'all better get ready, man. We already cracking up before we even started. I don't know how much sports we're going to talk today, but
ain't got nothing left, bro.
We're getting ready, man.
We go in the new year on a good note.
This is going to be a good show to watch. And so we will try to cover some sports today. We were out last week, as you guys know, but we'll recap some of the stuff that we missed, like the high school championship games. We'll give you some of the bowl recaps. Of course, we're going to talk about how the Cowboys let us down, some NFL headlines, and we'll preview the last week of the season, and, of course, the ever-so-loved What's happening?
What's happening?
Y'all get ready. This show's going to be lit. We're ready.
You're now tuned in to the Sports Cave on #Chimps.
All right, so welcome to the Sports Cave, the official podcast of real fans. This show streams live on YouTube every Sunday morning. You start your morning with us and interact through with our audience and our chat. We do take phone calls while on the air, and if you can't make the live stream, the recorded version is available on YouTube, iTunes, Google Play Music on Monday morning at 6 a.m. We'd like you to subscribe to our community, and you can do so by visiting #champs.tv.
And also don't forget to check out our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at The Sports Cave, and you can always catch The Sports Cave live by streaming going to thesportscave.live.
We look at that. Let's look at that rust from last week.
Yeah,
we were off
for
last
sure.
week.
We got some new links too. New year, new.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, man.
First thing we want to remind y'all, we do have new links. Check the post that we put on there, easier. Sure. But man, let's get to our boy who joined us this morning, Flo. Man, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming in on a Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, man.
Early.
Picked the
Icy
coldest
Sunday.
morning, too, man.
Right? Icy Sunday from Oak Cliff coming in out here to Mesquite.
yeah.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, man.
Thank you, man.
So, man, for anybody that's tuning in that maybe hasn't seen some of your stand-up, you want to let us know a little bit about yourself?
Nah, not really, man.
I got you. I mean, I know you've been
Sunday
on
morning, bro.
Showtime. You've been on HBO.
I gotta work.
Do this and go, bro.
My name is Flo.
Let's get out there now. Let's go. Nah.
All right.
Nah, man, just check me out on the YouTube, man, and you know what's up, man. You already know.
Do you do Twitter, Flo? By chance?
Nah, I don't do Twitter. I'm not famous enough, bro.
I got you, man. No, but I seen you.
Right here, Metroplex. That's it, baby. Nah, man. No, you can go check out my stuff, man. I put up some clips on YouTube, of course. FLO Hernandez, and go ahead and hit me up on that Facebook. You see all that good stuff out there, and Instagram. You know what, man? I still haven't broken down to do a Snapchat yet.
Yeah, I hate it, dude. I've looked at it.
It looks too confusing to me.
It is, bro. All it is people posting like bullshit with filters and just stupid, pointless videos. And
yeah, man. So I just keep it. I keep it right here, man, on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. And then I say, you want to see what I'm about, man? Go catch me there. And I just put up something, man. 11 minutes of stand up on YouTube, man. It's really good. Something that I shot at the Improv with my boy Michael Sean.
Awesome, friend of the show. Also, he's been here. Also, so that's kind of how we linked up. So that's
enough
awesome.
of him, bro. He ain't here, man.
I got you.
It's all about me, man.
I saw you kill it though at the LOL comedy tour at the Improv. I've seen you at Hyenas. I'm a big fan of yours, and that's
you
kind
were
of how
there,
I reached
right?
out to you. Yeah. So I've seen you a lot, and the guys checked out your videos before, and we were rolling too on the chicken nuggets, man.
Speaking of chicken
nuggets. Now, if you don't know what that's about, man, let me.
You gotta
explain.
watch that.
Yeah,
I gotta
man.
watch that.
It's I just say big kids love chicken nuggets, man. That's all it's about.
Right.
Man.
We're about the chub life. We were big kids. We're still big kids now.
Oh, there you go.
Kinda, you know what I mean?
I
So
still
we
eat
embrace
chicken
it,
nuggets.
Chicken nuggets. It's about my cousin, man. He loves chicken nuggets, man. Shout out to my little fat cousin out there, bro. Much love, bro. Much love. Nah, man. I'll tell you what I tell you. He wanted to be a minion for Halloween, right? I'm a minion. I'm a minion. I'm like, you look like a fucking onion. look at you, bro. You smell like an onion. Can I say that on here?
Yeah, you can say that on
whatever
here,
you
bro.
want, dude.
You ain't awake, bro. I don't give a damn.
Right.
Y'all got me up this damn early. I'm gonna say what the hell I want.
There you
bro.
go.
for it, bro.
There you go.
All right,
Embrace it.
Good.
We do got some chatters in. Laura's tuning in. She said hi Flo. She does want some chicken nuggets.
Yes.
Chicken nuggets.
Yes, we actually had some chicken nuggets last night. No lie.
Oh man, there you go.
Wow.
Hold on. What kind of sauce? What kind of sauce?
I
do you
did
do?
no sauce. The kids did barbecue
Oh
sauce.
man,
I just did raw dog.
You gotta
man.
get that
Hell
sweet and
no,
sour,
bro.
bro.
He likes it raw.
Yeah.
I like it raw.
I thought like it wrong.
Just straight up
Oh, God damn it.
old school. I think it's just more being lazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Too much work.
Too much work to do.
We're the hot girls out there, bro. Listen, y'all got some hot women out here listening,
Yeah,
man. They love
Laura's
their
hot.
sports.
Yeah,
Oh, there
Laura's
you
real
go.
hot.
Yeah. Wait, a hot girl, my uncle calls them goddamn it. So, goddamn it.
Should
I
we
go
get
up to a
that?
couple of girls at the bar. Hey, what's a couple of goddamn it like you doing up tonight? Goddamn it. I said, man, you just cock blocked me by association, motherfucker.
Right? I gotta go.
God damn it, I gotta go.
Give me my drink back. For real.
Well, shout out
man.
to you, girl.
Nah, that's what's up, man. So, how did you become a stand-up comic, dude? Or how does
Man,
that-
I wasn't worth the shit at anything else, bro. This was it. I didn't need a degree or anything.
He
for
said, I
this.
ain't gotta
you
wake
just
up
bust-
early.
I mean, did you go do some open mics and it was it from there?
Yeah, man. GED was good enough for me, bro.
That's cool, man.
No, man. Real talk, man. I saw Eddie Murphy Raw when I was 12 years
That's
old.
my shit, dude.
When I was
Hilarious,
12
man.
years old, bro, and me and my cousin, we saw it because we were like hanging out with the grown-ups, and it's one of those things when the grown-ups tell you, hey, get out of here, we're gonna talk some grown-up shit, go to the room and do something. So me and my cousin, we went to the room and we turned on, he had cable, we didn't.
Right
So I
on.
thought that was really nice, and then we started watching Eddie Murphy Raw. And you know, you kids, you hear them cussing and all that, you're like, it's funny to you, but we're laughing at it. But I got it a different way. I said, man, it's amazing how one person can just captivate a crowd and have them on the edge of their seats and all that energy, man. All he needed was just a stool, a mic, and his thoughts, man. And I always knew I wanted to try it, man. So eventually at 28, when 9 to 5 wasn't working for me, I was getting fired from every job. I said, you know what, let me go ahead and try this little comedy thing out. And I did. It worked out for me, man.
That's
ever
badass,
since.
bro.
So there you go.
That's awesome, man.
That's it.
I appreciate it. I watched that too. That was
Yeah,
the
that
first
one of the
stand-up
ones
I ever watched.
we watched at their house, videotape.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
weren't
I was
supposed to
the
be
cable
watching
guy.
it. Yeah,
I
he
had
was the cable guy.
at the crib, so we were able to watch that. I had it on VHS. You remember back in the
Yeah,
day, you used to
yeah,
record
yeah,
it. So
yeah.
I would watch it over and over whenever parents weren't around and stuff. So I definitely feel that, respect that, man. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, man. Eddie Murphy, please come back. Do some stand-up.
He really does, man.
I'm strongly convinced if that dude would come and do a tour, man, that would sell out in
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
minutes,
he run
bro.
circles around
Yeah,
like
bro.
the
Oh,
other
man.
guys that are
Now,
the
whether it's
big
going to be
guys,
good, I don't know.
Yeah,
But we
yeah,
would
yeah.
all want to see it.
Yeah, for
definitely.
sure. No,
The
that-
Raw is one of the best ones out there, man.
Yeah.
I still watch it to
That's
this day on
legendary
DVD.
set,
I got
man.
it. Just
I
tune
find
in.
it funny, man, because a lot of people pick Delirious over Raw.
Right.
Yeah.
And to me, it was Raw over
Yeah.
Delirious. But for whatever reason, people, Delirious. But
Nah, man.
I don't know. If y'all don't know what we're talking about, go check that out.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
check it.
for
Raw's
sure.
definitely
Big
one of my
time, man.
top favorites.
Yeah, man. You got any advice for anybody that wants to step out into the comedy game?
Don't do it.
Don't-
Nah,
Less
man.
competition for me.
Right?
No, right, man. It's a mistake if you come in like one of these cats that come in. Oh man, I want to try this comedy thing, man. I'll go off the top of my dome, bro. Like I say whatever. I don't give a fuck, man. Like I'm the funniest one, man. I'm always cracking jokes, and man, I could just go off for like 20, 30 minutes, and no, you can't, man.
Yeah.
It's a whole different ball game when you go up in front of a crowd of people that don't give a shit about you, don't know you, don't care for you, weren't there to come and see you, and then you trying to spit jokes and tell stories to these strangers. It's a whole, and I cannot tell you how many people I see freeze up.
Yeah.
And,
I bet,
and
dude.
just
I know I
eat
couldn't
it,
do
bro.
it.
Just
Yeah,
eat it.
I
So you
couldn't
got to
do it.
have written material. You got to have something ready to go. But if you want to do it for the long haul and as a career, all I could tell you is patience, man. You got to be patient for it. I've been doing this for 14, going on 15 years, man, and I'm still not anywhere close to where I want to be. I've done some real cool stuff and done some national TV shows and got some credits and stuff like that, man. But you know, I'm still grinding, man. I'm still in it. So when I blow up, overnight sensation.
No, I know.
Nah,
Hey,
man,
when you
I've
blow
been at
up,
this shit
when you
for-
blow up, we're gonna archive this episode. Like we knew that motherfucker. Yup,
He was
we
on
were
the
right
show.
there with him.
When I blow up, I'm gonna give you a 20 piece of nuggets, bro.
That's all we want.
We're gonna
We'll take
share
that,
it
bro.
together, but we're
We'll
gonna
take-
share that together.
You can look at us. You know,
He
we'll
said
eat
you're gonna
that
have to
motherfucker.
dip
sir.
in some sauce though.
Yeah, they do the barbecue.
We're gonna do shots of barbecue sauce.
Yeah, what do y'all? Oh, is that what y'all do on y'all's nuggets? By the way, 'Cause
I do barbecue, bro.
Yeah.
Sweet and sour, bro.
I do a combination
sweet
of
and sour.
buffalo and barbecue, man.
Oh, that buffalo
Damn.
one's good too. Yeah, just talking
Y'all
about
are
chicken
fancy.
nuggets.
Yeah, you know what? I actually do sweet and sour and barbecue. I'll mix them and then I'll just dunk it here,
man,
dunk
yeah.
it here, and just toss it into my mouth like Trump tossed those paper towels to those Puerto Ricans, man. Trump challenge. We toss it into each other's mouths. Here, bro.
Oh man.
That's awesome,
Here's
man.
some paper towels.
Hey, bro. Oh man, and what's coming up next for you, Flo? Like as far as next year?
Well, actually, man, I have to do 10 days in Lusterit, and then after that,
Damn.
I'm calling it the bologna,
Bologna tour?
the bologna sandwich tour,
The toilet paper pillow tour?
Yeah, man, I'll be at,
Not that I
Cell
know.
Block C.
Right?
Nah, man, I got Arizona coming up, man.
Cool,
I
man.
booked Arizona, gonna be out there, and I believe because actually I did this past year, this year right here that we're still in. We did a thing for HBO called Entre Nos, and it's just the upcoming Latino comics that are coming up, and the producer Edwin Lacona, shout out to my boy out there in LA. He actually saw me at the Haha Comedy Club. It's a real nice, small,
that's a known
intimate
club, though, right?
comedy club. Yeah, man, off of Lancashire up there in NoHo, North Hollywood. And he saw me a couple of years ago, man. And I was doing the Haha. I love doing the Haha because everybody always talks about the Comedy Store, Laugh Factory, and Hollywood Improv. I've done them as well.
Míralo.
But I was like, man, I know who's really going to discover me out here in the Haha. And lo and behold, man, he happened to see me about a year and a half ago, which I didn't even know. He said, I like your style, bro. He goes, because you're like, you remind me of Def Comedy Jam. You're like a throwback comic, but you're Latino. He goes, which is because you're really aggressive. You're raw, and you go out there. He goes, and your delivery's different. I said, yeah, I'm from the South.
Right.
I said, all the big comics you see right now are from West Coast,
Gotcha.
like Mencia, Lopez,
Felipe Esparza.
Fluffy, Felipe Esparza. What do they have in common? They're known to be from the West.
Right.
Ain't nobody out there really representing hardcore Latino wise
Right.
from the South, and that's what that's
got you.
my thing,
Yeah.
bro.
I got
I'm
you.
trying to
Oh,
break
yeah.
that
I got
wall
you.
down
I
and
lo-
show
I-
you
yeah,
there's
I love
South
them.
homies down here, bro.
I love them. I love you, but there is a difference. They're more laid back, and you, like you said, you've got that come at you Def Comedy Jam.
You know
throwback,
what
and
he
that's
tell-
what I love about
you.
you.
You know what he told me? He goes, "You're like the UGK of comedy." I
That's
said,
right.
"I'll take it,
Hey.
Pimp C all the way,
All
baby."
the way,
That's
baby.
what
I'm
I
not
want,
seeing
man.
Flex,
Flo. You need
baby.
to see. We're gonna try to help him promote
Yeah.
as much as we can.
Yeah,
Definitely
bro.
believe in
Yeah,
your
man. So
comedy
check it
style.
out, man. And you'll see if you put my comedy side by side to like a Felipe or a Fluffy or something, you'll see the difference in the delivery that I do. It's nothing the same with George Lopez or something like that. And so when he brought me in to do the taping for HBO, I texted him. I said, UGK has landed. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
he was all
definitely.
about it, man. So
That's
we're
awesome, bro.
So
Hey.
that special, it'll be coming out hopefully in about a couple of months, but they're still airing the one that they shot before they shot mine, and it'll air here pretty
Nice,
soon.
man.
Yeah,
That's a
definitely.
good.
I
That's a
mean,
good way to break it down
right,
because
bro.
as you mentioned that's something that you don't see a lot. You don't see a lot of, especially Latinos from the South. In the game.
Yeah.
So definitely, man, we definitely got your back.
Yeah, definitely.
out
man.
there, bro.
Appreciate
When
it,
you're being
appreciate it.
compared to UGK, that's legendary in itself, bro.
Yeah, man. That's what he told. I was so happy when he
That's
said
some
that, bro.
king shit right
Yeah,
there. The
bro.
South.
Yeah.
If you don't know, if you're not from the South, I'm sorry.
That's something from the
but
West
Yeah,
Coast
yeah,
giving
right.
some
That's
Yeah,
some
some
shit.
love,
That's
bro.
like
Bro.
the badge of honor.
Yeah,
Real
and he
king
did
of the
the-
South. I'm sorry, T.I. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not you, bro.
It ain't, bro.
I felt so good when he said, "You're like the UGK of comedy."
Right?
I was like, "Oh, man."
Did you start side to side? type of shit?
You already know, I started sipping on something, anything purple.
Right.
There you go.
Give me some
Hey,
Kool-Aid.
no, but he's coming into Arizona, man.
That's dope,
He's
man.
gonna record the show, not audio, and then we're gonna release my album, my comedy album.
That's cool.
So I'm
Hey.
highly excited about. I have no idea what I'm gonna name. I might name it Shikinaki.
That sounds awesome, man.
But I'm from Oak Cliff, born and bred, man. So you know,
see,
Oak
me
Cliff
too. I was
people
born
like
in
really
Oak Cliff,
proud.
bro.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do an album, call it and actually one day shoot it like in L.A.
Yeah.
and call it from the cliff to the hills.
Dude,
Hey.
You know what I mean?
You got to do
From the
something on
cliff to the
Jefferson,
hills.
Right.
bro.
Something
you
on
got-
Jefferson.
I
Yeah.
thought you get it, man.
You got to do something at Jefferson,
On
by
Jefferson,
top
bro.
10, somewhere over there.
yeah.
Have the little vodka in the background.
Yeah, and then Hollywood. So if you see in front, you see like the cliff in the back, the hills and stuff like that.
That'd be
And then
badass,
I break off Reunion Tower, and that's my microphone, and I'm
Yeah.
like spitting game all over D-Town.
Guachalo.
Then
the
I
plan.
get a taco from Fuel City.
He's like, mira, already got a draw now.
yeah.
Yeah, then maybe someone shoots you one, you catch it and eat it and keep going.
I got a bunch of ideas,
That's
bro.
pretty
Yeah, that's badass, though,
I think
bro.
a lot
That's
when I eat my
cool.
cereal, bro.
That's cool, yeah. And good morning, Laura Press. She's watching from Florida.
Hey, shout out
there.
Florida.
She's doing work from
Oh,
the
Florida.
hurricane
What
relief.
part of Florida, girl?
Daytona Beach. She was out there working out there, and then Laura Nusi-Hart said she wants to copy your album. So we definitely.
Oh
waiting
yeah,
to
there
see
you
that
go.
album.
There you go. I was in
drop.
Florida a while back. I was in Boca.
Boca
Boca
Raton.
Raton.
Yeah,
How's
go out
that?
there with my boy Andy Hernandez. Oh, it was nice, man. We went out there to we hung out in Miami. We're scouting a spot to do a show out there
Damn.
in the Arts District. I believe Wynwood. Am I right? You can check me on that.
No, tell
and we're
me.
out there. I just want to let people know that I'm legit.
Yeah,
Whatever.
You're good.
Dropping bombs on them.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah, out
fact
there.
check
I was
later.
out there where Zika was really bad.
Oh, okay.
No.
Zika was really bad. Actually, in that area, in the Arts District in Miami, bro.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
There's some crazy stuff that goes down over there. We happened to go when the zombie outbreak was going. Everybody's like, "No, you don't want to go out there and all this shit." I'm like,
But they
"Oh,
weren't
it's a
real
zombie
zombies.
with-"
They were
Yeah.
like on some drugs,
Yeah,
right?
they were-
What on that bath salt?
Yeah, bro. We went right during that time too. Yeah, it was pretty.
Who'd have
wild.
known, man? Zika and zombies. There
Right?
you go,
No
man.
shit.
Florida, man.
Like, I would've
All the
stayed
crazies
back in
come out of
Dallas for some
Florida.
bullshit. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But in your Blaxican films, like I've seen your Chola videos. That shit's funny.
Oh yeah, man.
How did that
So the thing with the whole YouTube thing, man, it seems to be necessary now to do stuff like that. Now I'm old where I don't want to get it, but I'm still young enough where I get it, you know. So I broke down and said, "Hey, man, me and my partner, Joel Reynolds Jr., aka Junebug, what up, bro?" He's out there, man. That's my partner in crime right there. We're doing these videos, man. We call it Black Skin. It's very self-explanatory. I'm Mexican, he's black. Black skin.
It makes sense, yeah.
And so, but we don't just do like black and Hispanic premises, you know. It's just we do all kinds of premises. But he's black. I'm Mexican.
That's what brought
so
y'all together. Yeah, yeah.
Mexican. So then,
get
so
that.
how many times can I plug this?
As many times as you want, bro.
Even when I fart, Mexican.
So you said the name was Blaxican?
Hey, so no, man. So we did these cholas, bro, because it stems off of a premise and an idea that I had. Well, it's the whole eyebrow thing. All right, cholas are known for the eyebrow.
Yeah.
And I do the bit, you know, where I say women are always, when they get home, they get comfortable and they start taking off all these, you know, clothing and stuff like that, and they never quite look the same. And I say, I actually had a girl lose her eyebrows on me. And I said, I get home and I'm getting comfortable putting a T-shirt on my girl at the time, my ex now. And she's like, what the fuck is that? And she's pointing down. I look down. I had a set of eyebrows above my. Can I say my dick?
ahead,
Okay. My D area. Yeah. My nonos and on top of my nonos, right? And then you can edit that, bro. Sorry about that. And then
Good,
and I said, dude, my nonos look angry, bro. My dick look angry, right? Because it was just. And so it's funnier when you go see it at the show. And so then we said, let's do these videos of these cholas, you know. And so I'm Lil Juvie. And my boy, he's La Negra. Very self-explanatory, man.
I get it.
Lil Juvie La Negra. And then we did you can go check it out on YouTube. Please
That's
go
awesome.
check it
That's
out.
funny, man.
And it's I did a makeup tutorial.
Oh wow.
You know what I
And
mean?
How to draw those perfect eyebrows.
And so now we're gonna do a whole storyline to these cholas and everything, man.
Like the
so
behind the story.
Yeah,
scene
Lil
behind the-
Juvie.
How they became Little Juvie.
yeah, how it came about, man.
Gotcha.
Lil Juvie, I think
La
we're gonna
Negra.
do. She's gonna be dating here pretty soon.
Oh,
A la
nice.
madre.
Going on cholo.com, and if you swipe left, it's chale, and then when you see one you like, it's orale, chale, orale, girl, let's do it. Yeah, okay. Anyways, but
I think we should set up an account for just to see what.
cholo.com, yeah.
Hey, don't give out my $1 million idea.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
That's
dude.
nice.
Oh man, how do you recover from that?
Right? How do we talk about some boring
have
sports?
Oh, let's do sports, bro. Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
And y'all
man.
we'll make sure to put all your links in the description so people can just click on there and
Yeah,
check it
man,
out, man. It's
everything.
definitely worth
And
looking
feel
at.
free to
I
plug
was
anytime.
washing dishes when I saw the cousin clip. Man, I couldn't wash dishes.
Wash dishes.
Yeah, I was watching. I had to do
And in
chores.
case you forgot already, Blaxican. Remember?
Black-
Oh
Mexican.
yeah. Black
Mexican.
Yeah, check it out on
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah, man. So you want to get into high school football?
Oh yeah,
Chris?
man. Yeah, we'll just jump into some sports. We'll just not much going on. We did miss last week, so we weren't able to give you the
Update.
scores. So Allen won 6A Division 1, Cy-Fair Division 2, and Highland Park, of course, won 5A. So
Stephen
Highland Park.
Jones.
Highland Park, Stephen Jones'
Dude,
grandson.
we're always
Stephen
winning,
Jones'
bro.
son. Yeah.
Even when we lose,
Two
bro.
times in a row.
I live in Highland Park, dude. I'm still winning.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm still winning.
They don't know
man.
no struggle.
Everything remains the same.
I know.
Yeah, everything's peachy in Highland Park.
Yeah,
still.
man. Go back to Oak Cliff. Is that what that is? They don't even talk like that. I don't even know why I'm doing that terrible white boy voice, man. I'm a millennial, man.
I'm a hipster.
Yeah,
There
I'm
you go.
vegan and I sit down when I pee.
Every hipster.
You know, actually, I did, man. I sat down one time to pee, man. I see why they do. It's very comfortable, bro. I must tell you. I must tell you.
It works for
Did
the
I just make it awkward for everybody?
Nah.
Nobody agreed. Am I right, bro?
Right.
Am I right, bro? Am I right?
Sometimes you're
Everybody
lazy, you
knows
just don't
now.
wanna,
Sometimes
like-
you just get that drunk, you gotta sit down.
Yeah, you go.
Everybody
There you go.
knows now.
It's happening.
Flo's a squatter.
I'm that
All
one.
the Dallas
I'm that
Stars.
one homeboy say some dumb shit, and I want you to agree with me. I sit down when I pee, bro. Am I right, bro? Am I right? Am I right? Hell yeah.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no squatter over here, man.
I know. Then I made a vagina when I was in there. Am I right, bro? Am I right?
That's the day I knew.
He's like, I never do that. Oh no, me either.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Woo, man,
Whoa, shit. Yeah.
you good, bro?
I'm good. I'm
All
good.
right.
I'm great.
My
What
ribs
are we
is already
going
hurting.
into next, bro?
Uh,
I
we're
guess
going
we'll get
to-
into the bowl schedule.
there's a
Let's
lot
get
of-
a little better games coming
Yeah.
up. I know TCU won, so shout out to them, the Horned Frogs.
There's a lot of bowls that are not even worth mentioning. Dollar General Bowl, like
Yeah,
nobody
there's
cares
a
about
lot.
that.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some good ones though too.
Yeah, there's been some good ones. The Ohio State and USC one was good.
Yeah, Ohio State.
A&M
here-
game, if y'all didn't catch
The
that
A&M
one,
one was
man.
good. Last night, that Wisconsin and Miami game was pretty good. I caught
Oh, yeah.
part of that.
Yeah, Miami got exposed.
Yeah, they got
Wisconsin.
That A&M game was high scoring, wasn't it? Is
Yeah.
that what
It was like
they were
52
going back.
to-
Yeah, man, they're going back and forth, back and
Yeah.
forth. No defense.
No defense. Yeah, and someone's on his way out too, so they'll have a new coach.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
man.
TCU won. As I
Yeah,
think you
man.
mentioned 39-37 against Stanford. That was
Yeah,
a good
that
game.
was awesome.
The
Back
Alamo
and
Bowl.
forth. TCU came back and fought hard.
AT&T Stadium did host the Cotton Bowl. Ohio State players were here with USC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to your barber,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to my barber, Jacob Rios. He got to cut the hair for the Ohio State players and the USC players.
All
Him
right.
and like 4 of the local barbers here from Dallas, they were doing their haircuts for them before the Cotton Bowl.
That's
So
dope. That's some nice
Dang, it's
exposure.
it's
for
actually
him.
the second year he gets to do it. I think
Free
it's gonna
haircut,
be
though.
a thing he does every year. So
That's not bad, bro.
That's cool.
Bad.
I heard there were a lot of lesbian viewers for the Texas A&M one because there's no D in there. I mean, here all we got I mean, here all we got
Yeah, man.
That's shitty, man.
No.
Don't just. I just lost everybody right here. Never mind with the album. There's no D in that game.
F your album.
You get it
Flo.
though. You get it.
we get it. The D was on your
No,
mind.
joke sucks when you gotta ask. You get it though.
Besides,
Let's move on.
see, I'm
Take
not
it
awake.
away. You
Get it, let that get away.
Yeah, I'm only funny after 12.
Is it still
For
early?
real.
It's still early.
For real. No,
Yeah.
I mean, there's some good bowl games coming up. Notre Dame at LSU next tomorrow is going to be
Tomorrow
good.
at noon.
Of course, the big
Yeah.
games coming up: Oklahoma and Georgia on the 1st, and Clemson and Alabama will be playing to determine who will be going to the championship.
There's 5 games tomorrow, and they kind of started them a little. Like, I guess they're not too early. I know most of us gonna be hungover, but
Yeah.
I guess you could just turn on TV.
They changed it up though. Last year they were trying to do it around New Year's Eve, and nobody watched.
Nobody's trying to watch that.
Like, yeah, I mean, you're trying to get ready, you're trying to get pumped.
We're trying to get motherfuckers to watch shows right now.
A football game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, you got any big plans for New
You getting
Year's
the
Eve?
cabrito ready?
Yeah, the cabrito, carnita.
No big
tamales.
plans, bro.
No big plans. Yeah,
Nah,
I'm chilling.
man,
I
just
usually
hang
take
out with
it
the
easy.
fam, bro.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
with the weather like this.
Yeah, bro.
Exactly,
I didn't know if you
I'm
had
just gonna
any
listen
shows
to the
and
gun show out there in Oak Cliff.
things.
Yeah.
Right in the fifth.
Los cohetes.
East
Ain't
Garland
no
too.
Están los
cohetes,
Pleasant
¿cuáles?
Grove is
Ain't no
very much
cohetes.
like that too.
¿Cuáles cohetes, güey?
Like that's not a firework.
Yeah, I know. And that's my abuelita right there.
Might be a good night to stay inside, folks.
Right.
That's my abuelita with her AK.
Cuerno de chivo.
For sure.
Súbele a ese corrido, mijo.
Mijo, pásame el jale, mijo.
Right. Dust off the vest if you got it. Might want to take it off.
Right, man.
No shit. We'll see. Y'all be safe out there.
All you hear at midnight is the gritos and gunshots.
Yeah.
No shit. What she put in these tamales, man? They're good, bro. They're good. My mouth's all numb. My mouth's all numb and shit, bro.
Hey, they don't call her the tamale queen pin for nothing.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Where we going, man?
I don't know, dude.
Talk college. Hey, kid, it's college, man. I didn't
Yeah,
even
I've
graduate
been
two
watching.
sides.
I didn't even go. I got 3 credit hours, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's all I got. And that ain't no lie. Look at my transcript.
No shit.
All right, so we'll move on. Before we do so, we want to let you know that we thank you for watching and listening to Sports Cave. It's only on #champs. We also want to remind you that you can see any of the previous episodes by visiting vod.thesportscave.live. We'll get into some football, man. So there's some news going on. Of course, we all know our beloved Cowboys let us down. Pinches Cowboys. What a way to spring.
Next year, Vato.
Yeah,
Next year,
we
got
always
it,
say
man.
that, right?
Prende
That's why
la
everybody
vela.
hates us too. That's why everybody hates Cowboys fans because we believe next year.
That's all right. You gotta believe, baby.
Yeah,
We
You
already
gotta
calling
believe.
next year's Super Bowl
still
today.
true blue, but
believe.
damn.
Jerry Jones forgot to prender la vela.
It
En la
sucks,
prenda la
dude.
vela lata. Chinga.
Hey
sucks.
man, you gotta believe. You gotta believe because
Yeah,
everybody's
bro.
all about the Patriots. People forget how bad the Patriots used to be, man.
Yeah.
They
Bad.
sucked.
Yeah,
All
for a
these
long
new
time.
Patriots
They were
fans
relevant.
too, man.
Yeah,
There's a lot of Patriots
that's
fans in the Valle, man. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand. I got some family down there, and they're all like the Patriots, and y'all didn't like the
Bandwagon.
Patriots before, but
Right.
Yeah.
Pinche
Are you
Tom
serious?
Brady.
Cowboys have-
They're a bunch of oh man,
There's a
Yeah,
bunch of
man.
Cowboys
Yeah,
fans too.
there's a lot of Cowboy fans too, but it's surprisingly there's a lot of Patriots people that
Those are
from
all
the
the
Valley.
bandwagon fans.
Yeah, man. But I mean, do y'all think the Cowboys should fire any coaches? Or I mean,
Garrett?
wishful thinking. If you had it y'all's way, y'all would fire Garrett.
Garrett, I would.
I'd say
We've been
Garrett as
calling
the
it.
offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, man. I just
You know, Dez kind of held it. He was in the media this week. He was talking about the scheme
The
wasn't.
offensive scheme.
It wasn't where.
I agree with him.
and
man.
I agree
We
with
were
him too, man.
predictable. We were way too
My 9-year-old
predictable.
daughter knows what they're running the next play,
And,
bro.
and Garrett's the
I-
head coach, but Garrett wasn't calling the plays. He was the offensive coordinator.
it'd be nice if Jerry Jones, especially this morning, would get locked out of his house and get pneumonia. But I don't.
Tell us how
Is
you
that
really
too? Is that
feel.
too ugly? Is that too? And then after that, whatever happens.
Happens.
Just,
Right.
No, sir.
Yeah.
He got
Gets
sick.
the pneumonia.
Le van a poner Vicks,
dude.
güey.
Yeah, it's gonna take something.
NUMO,
Yeah.
whatever. NIA.
He said
Pneumonia.
pneumonia.
Yeah, man.
New pneumonia.
I don't think he'll fire Garrett. I think as Cowboys fans, I think a lot of us wish he would. We've been talking that shit for a long time.
Yeah.
Michael
Yeah.
Sean brought it up when he came
Yeah.
in. Yeah,
I think-
before everybody else was.
He likes the clapping.
I don't know, dude. I think at
Deb-
least the offensive coordinator, maybe defensive coordinator. And a lot of people are blaming
Defensive
Zeke because
coordinator, I would say
I'd
he's
keep
been
the
doing his job.
They
man.
the boys stepped up on
for,
defense
for what he's been provided on
for what
defense.
they got this year, beginning of the season to
I'll
the end
say-
of the season.
if I was up
Just-
to me,
just-
I'd fire him.
No, yeah, but just what they
Yeah,
did
to me.
the beginning of the season to what they
Right,
did now.
those-
Yeah, they did a lot better, but they need a whole overhaul, man.
What would be fantasy would be that Jerry Jones would just swallow his pride, just swallow it, right? Just
Bring
fucking
Jimmy
swallow
Johnson
it,
back.
like a puta, and then he would bring back. This is my sports talk, all right?
It's all good.
And then he brings back the one who he won it all with, man, before.
Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson. And then they win at least one
Yeah.
or two, and then they just go out like a boss, and then he just calls it a day, bro.
That'd be awesome.
That
Bro,
to
that'd
me
be
would be
awesome.
fantasy, bro.
Right, that'd be
to bring
ideal.
him back, whip him into shape because he has that hardcore
Bring
Iron
back
Fist
Jimmy Johnson.
mentality,
Yes,
Right.
yeah,
and they
yeah.
would win, and even just one, and they go, peace, I'm out.
That'd be nice.
We gonna
Yeah.
go
We
out
need
the
at
way
least
we
one
started
more,
this.
yeah.
Jimmy
man.
Johnson. we're gonna call you, bro.
Right.
We're gonna get you back.
If not, at
Yeah.
least bring Tony Romo.
Jimmy
Let Romo,
Johnson.
right? Get
Right?
Romo
Let
back.
him be the coach.
Let Romo be the coach.
Call
Yeah.
Jimmy Johnson. Hey, wait, not Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson.
yeah.
He said Jimmy
Oh.
Johnson.
Yeah.
He stays hungry.
He stays hungry. I gotta eat. Stay
I'm
hungry.
telling you, man.
Yeah,
Never
I
tired.
hear you.
Dez, what about Dez? Does he got to go?
Man.
A lot of people want to cut him.
I don't.
I don't see numbers wise. We don't have a replacement. For
We don't have
him.
anybody to put him.
If we had a replacement, then we'll talk. But for now, we don't have anybody to replace him at all. So
There's nobody out there.
I mean, there's.
yeah, well,
there
we
might
can
be
get
some free
somebody.
agents maybe,
Yeah,
but currently, as
it's got to be
stands
some.
right-
If Megatron comes back and wants to play for the Cowboys,
I
then
mean, to
maybe.
me, for what he's getting paid like an elite receiver. He hasn't been playing like an elite receiver.
But
4
yeah,
years,
but then we
$70
go back
million.
to is it the scheme that's not working for him? Because
I mean, I don't know. Look at
you know.
Larry Fitzgerald. I mean, he ain't got no
That's true,
quarterback.
too.
He's had
And
some
he's
drops.
still been. I don't know.
So what's up with all this Dak talk now? We're talking about
He had a regression also.
Dak and this and Dak.
I think
is
people are
hurting
jumping the
us.
ship
I
too.
mean,
They're jumping the ship. I
He's
think people are
still
jumping
young.
too early. Yeah, it's the second year. You
He's
know,
still young. I mean,
he's developing
I
still.
don't know. Yeah, he's still young.
Well,
I think we still have to
Romo-
run it out. Uh-oh.
But
have done a better job in this 6-week stint
Yes.
that Ezekiel was out. I could truly see where Romo would have done the Cowboys better. Like, damn it, we
good
had
point.
Romo still, bro,
Yes.
because his experience and
throws
all
it
that
down the
would have
field.
pulled us through. Because when you got to put the game on Dak's shoulders, he clearly shows he can't do it.
That's true.
And this would have been the time where if you needed to put the game on a quarterback's shoulders, Romo would have been, of course, his shoulders might have collapsed and broke on one side, but,
hit, yeah.
One hit.
that's
That
besides
one
the
hit.
point.
If-
We
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
figuratively. I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah. I
Yeah.
hear you, man. It's an
Nah.
interesting conversation. It has to be brought up too, because
Yeah.
I mean, Romo's in the broadcast.
very good
booth
point,
now,
yes.
You know, so
You know, Romo was looking down like,
yeah, like,
Yes,
like,
there's
yeah,
Zeke on it.
yeah, he knows it, bro.
Yeah, he does,
knows
man.
it,
But
man.
you know, I think Romo was experiencing breaking down those defenses. Just look, he can just look and say, "All right, I can change the play." Dak doesn't have that yet, so Romo would have definitely came into.
Dak really needs to work on his progressions,
Yeah,
like
bro.
reading his progressions.
He looks one way, and if it's not there, he's
Yeah.
running.
yeah, and we haven't even brought up Zeke yet. Is he to blame for the season, for the 6-year suspension, for the
6 week,
6-week suspension? My bad. That's
6 years.
yeah, not 6
Damn,
years.
bro.
My bad.
God damn, bro. Like,
Yeah, it felt like 6 years. with
Yeah,
all this
no
damn-
shit.
How long it took for
Right.
everything to get cleared.
I think Jones steered him the wrong way, bro. Like, we all knew that the 6 weeks was going to happen
Right.
eventually. He just kept
Something
putting it
was gonna
on, putting it on. Had he just done the 6 weeks up front and said, fuck it, let's do
Right.
it, he would have come out fresh legs, bro, ready to do that what was it, like 6 games or 5 games? What was 5 games with or 5 or 6 games
Yeah.
with those winning teams that we would have
Oh,
really
yeah.
needed
Needed-
him
yeah.
Stretch.
Oh,
with
yeah.
fresh legs,
When
with
he was
those
gone,
fresh
yeah.
legs, bro. I think we would be in it right now, man.
Yeah,
in
we
the
missed him at a
playoffs.
key time. That's a really good point that a lot of people aren't talking about. At that during that time with those particular teams and that part of the schedule, yeah, that was huge, man. It was
But
detrimental.
how
to the
many of
team.
us
I
were
think it took
thinking
an
like
effect.
that at the beginning of the season?
I wanted him to just get it over with.
After like the
honestly.
second game, I was like, bro, just go ahead and do it, man.
Yeah.
Cause like you're just going in and out.
Because
and
we were
then-
riding that train on
I just-
high. Like, yeah, push it back again and push it back again. But
Based on how long like the whole Tom Brady thing took and all that other crap, I just didn't want it to drag on
Right.
and on, and it's basically what
I
it
think
did,
that was
and
the
it
hope
just killed us.
is it would go into the off season and then
to the next season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, not only that, but when we did have him back and we had our season on the line, and the opportunity to have him run into the end zone, we're
Yeah.
passing and
passed
throwing
it
some
3
bullshit
times,
plays.
bro.
You know what I mean? We had him
What
back.
is that, bro?
You know, he had fresh legs, like Flo saying.
We were
you know,
doing the
he just came
imitation
back.
Yeah.
of
He's
the
over there in
Seahawks the
Cabo.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, we
getting
were
all
playing the
ripped.
Seahawks, acting like the Seahawks.
Like, let him fucking play. You know?
That was stupid.
We did
bro.
the Seahawks to the Seahawks.
Yeah.
man, it's
3
bad.
times,
It's
3
disappointing. We
times,
don't have
3
anything to
crappy
play for
passes.
today, you know?
You could have ran it the first 2
I'm
and then thrown
bummed
the
out,
third.
bro.
Yeah, it's
Need
pretty
more.
sad, right?
I'm bummed down next year, bro. But maybe it was a blessing in disguise, man. Maybe we're not gonna get back in the playoffs. Let's lose this next game too. What time is it? The game today?
12.
Fuck it. Let's lose that one too.
Right.
And then just get Garrett out, man. The
Yeah.
worse this season looks, maybe the closer we are to getting his ass out. But Jerry Jones has come out and and then he says he's gonna keep him. That motherfucker always
my
starts a
boy.
sentence with the same with ubba dubba. Like,
Like some Fred Flintstones.
yeah. Quit ubba dubbing, motherfucker. Say something, goddamn it.
We're gonna have to get that for
All
a
that
jersey.
plastic surgery,
Up
man.
and double.
Ubba dubba ass.
Up a double Jones.
Ubba dubba looking ass, mama. Piss me off, man. I'm so ready for him to go.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think his
man.
son's doing a better job, but he won't let the reins go just yet. And he needs to go though.
Dumbass grandson he got with his mouth open all the damn time and the damn
Mouth breathing.
Look at him, looking like Eli Manning and shit. With the Eli, and Tim Duncan always got their damn mouth open,
That
man. I
dumb
don't
face.
know what that is, man.
Yeah.
Let's bring Eli Manning. How about that shit, man?
Oh
Ooh,
man.
man.
Uh-oh.
Put his ass
He will be
up in there.
available.
Bring
by the
him.
way.
Yeah, he will be available.
So yeah, he'll probably go to Jacksonville or somewhere like that. But
I think that's his
see how
closest
that
time.
goes.
And then
Bring him and their sugar down receiver. What's his name?
Odell?
ODB. Yeah, bring him now. We already know, bro. Come on, man.
Right, a little sugar in the tank.
Come
Yeah,
out
man.
the.
and while you're talking, did you have anything that you wanted to talk about in sports? Like, you want to get off your chest that you be rolling around thinking about?
Nah, fuck it.
Nah, I didn't know, man.
Was that not enough?
No, I
just
got
gave
you.
you 3 minutes.
No,
Let's go
I
back to me. I thought
I got you.
You
I
told
got
me it
you.
was gonna be about me this time. I'm self-centered. Man.
It's okay. It's all good, dude. No,
I'm an asshole. I'm como se dice
El ABN.
narcissistic.
you're good,
You
dude.
can't even
I
spell
can't
that.
spell it. Yeah. Oh, really? I can't be that. A R S S. Fuck it. Istic. Yeah. No, man. You know what? Because we mentioned earlier, man. Stephen A. Smith, man. This lousy son of a bitch, man, right here, man.
Shots fired.
Yeah, nah, ain't no. He ain't gonna hear this shot, goddamn.
right.
But fuck him.
Right.
Listen, every morning, bro. If you want to get your up-to-date Dallas Cowboys news, just tune in to the biggest Cowboy hater in the world.
Right.
So he says.
So he says.
Is First Take. They
Okay.
should rename it First Take with the Dallas Cowboys because this dude covers them at least 4 times out of the week. Now, you fucker, you inherited that show from Skip Bayless because Skip Bayless was top dog
Yeah,
on that
from
show.
Dallas,
and then
too.
you were his sidekick. When Skip Bayless was about to leave, you said, and I quote, "I will never cover the Cowboys and I will never cover Tim Tebow. And what the fuck do? You cover the Cowboys and you got a segment with Tim Tebow.
Damn.
My friend Tim
Damn,
Tebow.
that's some
My
deep stuff.
friend. He ain't got a whole little song to it and everything. He brings Tim Tebow in.
Theme song.
You doing the shit you said you wouldn't do. And he goes, I can't stand. I hate the Cowboy fans.
got you.
I hate the Cowboy fans. Really, because I promise you, it's the Cowboy fans because we are
make you
we
rebel.
are big and amongst everywhere,
Yeah,
bro.
for real.
I bet
Worldwide.
you it's your ratings that are up because of the Cowboy fans because we tune in to listen to you stupid ass.
Right.
If it wouldn't be for the Cowboy fans, your show wouldn't be shit.
Right.
The show that you inherited, you fucking hack. No, I'm serious. He's a hack, bro. And so it wouldn't be for us. So I'm saying, Cowboy fans, let's unite. Let's get together and let's stop watching this asshole. But it's hard to because the goddamn show was
Yeah.
good.
I'm already ahead of you. I stopped watching.
Yeah, I
I used to
stopped watching
watch
it
it
a
a
while
long
back.
time ago.
Show
but-
was good. I'll
Yeah.
give him that.
Yeah.
But if he would just, let's stop watching the show, man. If you're a true loyal piss blue Cowboy fan, stop watching this dude because he keeps throwing us under the bus. I hate Cowboy fans. He just talks shit
Yeah, he's
and
always-
talks shit and throws us under the bus. So I plead to all you Cowboy fans, if you're a true Cowboy fan, stop watching First Take.
We're down
Let's
with
get
that.
this
Yeah.
fool taken off.
Tune into the Sports Cave.
Because
I'm down
I
with that
promise you, we are making his ratings. We're giving him
Yeah.
the ratings that makes him look good at the end of the day because our fan base is so large worldwide. We watch this dude just to listen to him because he's going to cover us. He covers us for at least 4 times out of 5 of the week because that's all he could talk about. You don't talk about your team, which is supposedly Pittsburgh, and your New York Giants are horrendous. They're fucking atrocious. You can't talk about them, so you just throw us off by talking shit about the Cowboys. Meanwhile, your team sucks.
Yeah.
Your Pittsburgh, they are what they are, but you still cover our team more than your own teams. Let's get this fucker taken off. That's all I'm saying.
you.
No,
Mino,
I
tag
appreciate it.
Stephen A. Smith on this post.
Right. We're coming for you.
We're coming for you, Stephen A.
Tell him
Smith.
how you really feel.
Oh, he's a hack. He's
Yeah,
a hack,
bro.
Got you,
You're
man.
doing everything you said you wouldn't do it, and
Yeah.
you're still doing
It's like
it.
50 Cent when he said he would never sing, and then he's singing on.
Nah, there you go.
Yeah, bro.
Stephen A. Smith.
We definitely got you. We feel you on that, man. We can't stand that,
big
bro.
Time. And what's up, Carlos? He's saying to trade Dez. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what kind of value we can get. He has a lot of key drops. What kills me about Dez is he's such a pain in the ass. Like on the sideline, he's
Cry
always a
baby.
distraction. And then when it's his time to do something, then
drops
he
it.
drops the
Fumbles
ball,
it.
fumbles, does some bullshit
Which
like that.
he had already dropped a ball before he started bitching on the sideline. You remember he dropped a ball. I think it was a slant down the middle or something like that. But
Right.
he came down the middle. He dropped that ball. Then he's bitching and moaning and groaning.
Right.
It was a great pass. He was making it, and boom, turned around, boom, fumbles the ball. And then later on, he drops another ball. But that was 50-50 to me, that second ball that he dropped, because if y'all remember, it was kind of behind him.
Yeah.
It was kind of behind him. So I won't blame him all the way for that. But an elite receiver still would have made that catch,
Right.
man.
Yeah.
Still would have made
It
it.
seems like once a week there's some shit popping off on the sideline.
Y'all
with
are
him
pissing me off.
creating it.
You know,
You getting fired up, man?
Yeah, man.
Somebody
You
give
know
this
what?
man a drink.
I almost wore my old school cowboy jacket here.
Oh,
I was
for real?
the
Next
one
time,
from
bro. Next
the
time.
one from 90 whatever, man. That-
95,
yeah,
94.
that-
Which
that-
one? The Apex?
Hey.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
the Jimmy Johnson,
Yeah, the
dude.
Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah,
I
I
had
still
that
got
one
that
too.
bad
The
boy. I
black
still got it. I
boy,
still
black,
got
white, and blue.
Yeah.
I had that one
I'll sell it
already.
Hey, we got some buyers for you, bro. I know someone that'll buy it right now.
for real.
Probably,
I got it in the closet, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
We
what's
can get
up,
it sold, man.
I just want to see the jacket shit.
Yeah. I
I
got-
start crying when I see
I'll
it.
bring it next week. I already put myself on the show. I'll bring it next
Whenever
week.
you want, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it's
You
fine,
welcome
man.
whenever, bro.
Yeah, man. I wanted to give a quick shout out before we get more into football to the fantasy football champions and fantasy football owners that were playing. I don't know if you do fantasy football at
No,
all,
I
Flo.
don't.
We were big time into it, and we would
Yeah.
talk about it weekly. And week 16 basically is pretty much the end of it. So I just want to give a shout out to Carlos, who's
You won our
watching,
league.
and JR from our Injustice League. We have the Chubb League, and then just other guys that I know, Terry, Jared, Stewart in Canada, who also watches
Canadian,
the show.
eh?
So yeah, I mean, you watch the show, you win. So it's part of the whole deal. And congrats to y'all. And in our pick'em that we have for the Sports Cave, we're getting some trophies made from Pop's Trophies in New York. We'll have a first, second, and third trophy. So once that finalizes today,
Who's-
good luck to everybody in
That's
that.
this is last week for that, right? It
Yeah,
stopped at
that's the last week for
okay.
that. So that'll be popping up. So we're
I know
gonna
I ain't
have
gonna get that shit
the
either.
new custom logo mixed with the new trophy.
Hey.
So we're gonna have some shit going
Oh
down for the
shit!
people
Y'all
who
get
win.
deep into that fantasy.
Yeah,
Yes, sir,
bro.
big time. So
We
it's,
do that
there's
shit.
money in there, and Ugo, I need to see you about some money too.
Yeah, bro.
I do. I do fantasy Tightland. It's 18-year-olds on there. Never mind, bro. Never mind. It's a whole different thing, bro.
It's a different kind of fan.
Different kind of fantasy.
18-year-old co-eds.
Hey.
Hey, it's Sunday. We're not going to mass, pendejo.
yeah, we're missing out. It's snowing.
Blood in, blood out.
Yeah, everybody's chilling, dude.
Right.
It's a holiday for it. Como
there
se
was the
dice
actual
genre.
trade?
For YOLO. Man.
James Harrison to the Patriots.
Oh yeah, James Harrison to the
That's,
Patriots.
yeah,
Man.
that's some
Yeah.
big NFL news.
He
Yeah,
was.
there you go.
He was telling the Patriots he ain't gonna get paid to sit down and be a cheerleader and get a participation trophy.
Yeah.
What's he getting paid? Like $50-some thousand
Yeah,
dollars?
he's not getting paid a whole lot.
not getting
he
paid
wasn't
a
doing
lot.
a whole
Good,
lot.
bro.
He's falling asleep in the meetings and stuff. What's funny to me is like the Steelers. Everybody holds them like they're this like royalty and stuff in football, and now they got a little crack in their little shield. To me, that's kind of what I take away from it. I kind of laugh at it.
The
like,
Patriots got him just to get that playbook.
Yeah,
bro.
then
Yeah.
Bill Belichick.
Yeah,
Everybody
it's-
hates that.
It's
fool.
a dirty business, bruh.
Yeah, it is, man.
Money is business. You know,
It's all
to
it
me,
is,
they're
man.
kind of acting kind of a little bitchy about it. Like the Steelers
Yeah, the
were to
Steelers.
me,
Yeah.
a little salty.
Hey,
I mean,
man.
it's a business. They know it's a business.
They
They
know
would
what's
have
up.
done the same shit if they.
Yeah,
And, but I think they took it hard to
Yeah.
heart because he went to the Patriots.
Yeah, I got you.
And I would have done the same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Where else are you gonna go?
Right.
If you don't want to sit at home, where's he gonna go?
Dallas. No.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. He wants to go to winner. You got a chance to go to winner. You want to win. When I was little, I always wanted, and they split you up in teams in the gym,
Right.
the gymnasium.
Right.
You always wanted to go with the winning team. You knew who looked like winners,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bunch of punks over here. I'm going to get slammed with the ball over here. I don't want to go with these punks. Look, this dude pees on himself, eat his own boogers and everything. He looks like a winner over here.
Yeah,
and
I
I want to
gotcha.
go with the winning team, bro.
Right.
So why would you go to a loser? Why Why? So quit bitching. He went over there. He wants to get him a championship. Why not? And get paid a little bit of money, man.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting
Can't
if they
blame him for
play
that.
each other in the AFC Championship.
And they do. They're both in the same. They're in the same standings right now, man. None of them locked up home field advantages yet. They both won. They got in. They're tied right now but depending on this week, it's the home field advantage. And he didn't go to someone to like he said to just sit around.
Nah, man, he wants to win.
Exactly.
He wants to win. Back to Stephen A. Smith, punk ass. That's why I always said, and I'm jumping ship now to a whole different sport, to basketball, because he always gave Durant shit. Now, he always said, Durant, that was a weak move. That was a punk move. I think those were his words, a punk move. Okay, look, it wasn't the most, but, LeBron had been doing it already and this and that. I believe the Celtics put a team together, right, whatever. Right. But he said, oh, well, you almost beat them the year before. Why would you go to this team, or a couple of years prior, why would you go to this team that you were so close to beating? Why not stay there? Motherfucker, then why don't you go to another network and go to a smaller show and to a smaller network and stay there, motherfucker? Look, he is 20-something years old. Think back, Stephen A. Go back like your fucking hairline. Go back.
Way back.
And think, when you were 20-something years old, if you were given the opportunity to go to San Francisco, or to go to state, to go to the Bay Area, or stay in fucking hell yeah, Oklahoma, man. Stay here in Oklahoma. Durant, man. We got Durant over here and shit, man.
Yeah.
Where would you go at 20-something years old?
Right.
I don't know about you, but I would go to some Winters,
The Bay.
and I would go to the Bay.
Right.
Over Oklahoma, you're not thinking this through. Are you going to go?
market.
Are you
Yeah,
going
bro.
to bigger market? You're going to stay in Oklahoma where it's fucking cold, the weather's shitty sometimes in that area, or are you going to go to the Bay, you asshole? Maybe it wasn't just based on, oh, he's just trying to fucking bandwagon jump. No. He did this due. He put in work. His numbers were up.
Yeah.
He picked up his defensive game.
He's holding the whole team down
Yeah,
right now.
and maybe he's thinking ahead of time.
Yeah.
What if he wants to ever want to build a family? Maybe where would you want to build a family? In the Bay Area or in Oklahoma? Now, no shit on you, Oklahoma. I'm not trying to shit on Oklahoma or this and that. But, motherfucker, come on. Think about it.
no,
If you
real.
were in Oklahoma or the Bay and you're 20-something years old,
bro.
where would you want to ride your Ferrari or your Lambo? In Oklahoma or the Bay? Think about it, Stephen A.
Dude.
It ain't just based on this. I'm pretty sure there were other variables, like his mom is still around.
Always.
Where would I want my mom to visit me or put her? In Oklahoma or in the Bay?
Right.
So I think there were so many more variables that he looked over and he just wanted to say, oh, that's a punk move. No, you're a punk, bro, because you're like trying to dog this dude because he made this, but you on ESPN, you making money moves, right?
Yeah.
You trying to work your way up. That's all he's trying to do. So why you gonna knock this man for doing that and probably thinking ahead of time, trying to set up his family, trying to set his mama up, try to set himself up in the Bay or Oklahoma? You would have did the same shit, Stephen A, because you always bitching about the weather and you always want to be in the nice weather. You always want to be in California and do your shit in California. You don't want to be in New York. You don't want to be in Bristol. But what? You gonna shit on this dude because he'd rather be in the Bay over Oklahoma? Get the fuck out of here, Stephen A.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah,
Flo.
man.
I mean,
Mino,
I'm just kidding.
tag Stephen A. Smith right now.
Yeah, we're coming for you.
We're coming for you, Stephen.
Nah, I completely agree. I mean, he put himself on a historically great team, and James Harrison is
doing
putting
the
himself
same
on a
thing.
Super Bowl contending team. I mean, the Patriots are always
And
in it. I can't wait to see him sack
Me
Big
too,
Ben.
bro.
I hope he does.
You know what?
I like defense. I favor the defense when I'm watching games, and Harrison's been one of my favorite players, so I hope he does. And they're set to play Kansas City, and he has really good games against Kansas City, so he can make an impact in a couple of games if he's able to play.
And it's not like he left a losing team to go. Both of the teams are in the hunt still to go all the way, so it's not like he's making a drastic big change. Not like the Steelers really needed him anyways to keep doing what they're doing. So and then Stephen A. Smith, we're gonna come for you, bro.
hopefully.
Yeah, we could attack that.
They're
fool.
saying, what's up, Ronnie? He's saying they have cows to tip over there in Oklahoma, and James Jones saying, "Oh, clip puto."
Hey,
I don't know if you know.
hey,
James
Oklahoma's
Jones.
nice, bro. I like Oklahoma. I ain't trying to piss off anybody in
Yeah,
Oklahoma or
I see
anything,
that,
but come on, man.
yeah,
If you were
crazy.
making a move.
We're making
That's
a
all I'm
point,
saying.
bro.
Yeah, I'm just making a point. Don't get him. Let's go get him, man. Shit,
I
man.
played out there in Oklahoma City one time.
Right.
Yeah, so in a tournament, we got our ass kicked. The field sucked. So it wasn't a great experience. But
Yeah, I did a show in Oklahoma one time. I wore a Longhorns T-shirt. I thought it was gonna be funny.
How did that work out for
Nah,
you?
not too good. They met me in the parking lot. Two big ass white boys met me and they started beating the shit out of me, man.
Damn.
Like, for
I
real?
said, man, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, I said, I took the shirt off already, bro. I said, well, hell, you still Mexican. The shirt was just the bonus, you stupid son of a bitch.
Right. I seen on
The rest
tape.
is history.
Oh man, yeah. So don't do that again.
Right.
Lesson learned.
Be careful out there in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
we
it's
were
all
talking
good.
about the Patriots and the Steelers. That brings us to the playoff picture.
The Jaguars are in, the Chiefs are in. So now it's just the Ravens, Titans are now in the lead for the wild card. The Chargers and the Bills are still in the hunt. Everyone else is eliminated. Done. That's the AFC picture. NFC, a little different. Eagles have clinched and clinched home field advantage. The Vikings, Rams, and Saints are in.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Say that one more time.
The Vikings, the Rams, and the Saints.
Who had that at the beginning of the season?
Not a
All-
damn
all
one of
three,
y'all.
Right.
All
AFC
three
was
of
a
those
little-
teams were at the end
little
of their
more
at the
hard.
bottom of their division last year. So
Okay, yeah.
Not one of
that's
y'all-
wild, dude.
Not one of y'all viewers and watchers had that lined up.
Especially the Rams.
Especially the Rams.
LA Rams.
Yeah.
Worst
man,
at
that
first,
young
man.
that young coach out there is doing some things, man.
That's crazy.
And the wild card picture for the NFC is a little different. The Panthers got the wild card, one of those seats locked.
in.
It's between the Falcons and the Seahawks now, and everyone else is done. So
Man.
it's gonna come down to this last week for both teams. I know we wanted the Falcons to lose last week. We still had a chance.
Oh boy, if
but
they
Yeah,
lose,
bro.
we're gonna feel real bad if they lose.
Yeah.
We're like,
Right.
damn, we could have had a
we
chance.
could have had a chance.
Especially we win this
Man,
12 o'clock
we had it-
game.
we had it all
and
right
they
there
lose,
for us. Yeah.
Bro, we had it.
Everything
We had
was
it.
there,
When the
bro. I
Lions
was feeling
lost-
excited.
Yeah, when the Lions
We
lost, I
had
had
it.
some pep
And
in the
all
step.
it was just handing the damn ball off to Ezekiel.
Would have changed that whole game.
Yeah,
Would've
bro.
changed our season, bro, right now.
You can ask my wife. I ran to the room like, "Hey, the Falcons just losing. The Saints are winning." No,
Yeah, bro.
nothing. She's like, "What the hell you worried about that for?" It's like, "We need that." And the Lions just lost. I was all excited, and then
What time do the Falcons play at?
They play
Falcons-
at 3. All the games are at 3:25. All the games that have meaning will be at
At 3.
3:25.
no
So,
7 o'clock game
Yeah, there's
tonight.
no 7 o'clock game
Yeah,
tonight.
so it's a full
No
slate
Monday game.
of 12 o'clock games and 3:25.
So if we
games this
win
week.
and Atlanta loses, we could have been in, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear someone yell, Jerry! It's like La Bamba, bro.
Right? Like Bob.
Yeah.
Like Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, so to go down to it, man, I guess we can cover some of the schedules of the
Talk
games.
about the
and
games, man.
right.
See who we'll still do our pick 'em. I know there's no fantasy implications anymore, so we don't have to tell you who to start and who to sit anymore.
Right. We actually have less noon games than afternoon games,
Which is
today.
good.
Foolin'.
Was that?
Guys. Oh, no, I'm saying that's your boy Joe Foolin.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Joe Fuller. What up, bro? What up,
Joe
man?
Foolin. Thanks for watching, bro.
Yeah, thanks for
checking
tuning
out
in,
the
man.
show. I know y'all support and y'all work together a lot.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we work together quite a bit,
That's
man.
awesome, man.
That's my boy right there, Joe
That's
Fuller.
cool.
What's going on, bro?
What's up?
Oak Cliff.
Right.
One
There you
red.
go.
Appreciate the support.
I'm born in Methodist, bro. I got you, man. The first game, Green Bay, Detroit. It's like snoozing. Neither one of them have played.
At this
anything to
point, bro, I
play
don't even know
for.
what game I want to
I
watch.
think
Yeah.
they're just gonna put
I'm
in
picking
their
Packers.
backups.
Yeah, I'm going Detroit.
Oh
This-
yeah, you're right. At
They ain't got
Detroit.
nothing to play
At
for.
Detroit,
or
yeah,
what's
nothing to
going
play
on
for.
in the
Play
game?
for much, yeah.
Yeah. Houston versus Indy. I don't need man.
Another one.
Otro, who cares?
Extra town.
Just
Yeah.
so no one gets hurt.
Yeah, just yeah.
I give it to the Colts just
Yeah.
because.
You think
I'll
so?
take the Colts,
I don't know.
too. Houston's trash, man.
Well, shit,
Their quarterback's trash to me.
Coats.
Minnesota's in, and they're playing Chicago at Minnesota. I'm sure Minnesota probably sit
Minnesota's
there
still playing for the bye though, so
for the. Okay, so they
so
may.
they're definitely gonna go in there and. Put in
I
work.
say they
They
win
gonna
too.
try to- yeah, they should take Chicago's heart by the second quarter.
Yeah. they'll have,
Yeah, for real.
they'll have them.
Chicago ain't got
Tear up
nothing to
Trubisky,
play
nothing to
bro.
play
for.
for.
You're right, bro.
Go get you some deep dish, bro. Get the hell out of here,
Go
bro.
hit up Connie's Pizza.
Yeah, nah.
That's the Windy City. Okay.
I got
Boy,
Minnesota
look.
with that one.
Minnesota. Yeah, that's what I got too.
New England.
New England playing the Jets. Now New England's got to play for that bye too.
Yeah, and the home
So
field
I'm sure
advantage.
they'll play all their starters until they get that lead,
Yeah.
and then sit everybody out. New York's out of it. So I'm going New England with that
Gonna
one.
kill 'em. Yeah.
So look at this next one.
This next one's ni pa' qué.
Garbage.
Garbage ass game.
Garbage.
Garbage
game.
bowl.
The garbage bowl. Who cares about this
sound
one?
fancy.
I hope they get a
This-
tie. I hope it's 0-0.
This next matchup gets the double V award.
Yeah.
Valio verga. Just give him the double V award.
The shoulda,
already.
coulda.
The shoulda-
award.
the Red. Oh, we'll let y'all know who's playing. We're talking about the Redskins and the Giants.
Yeah.
Those
Man,
mouth-
it could be Eli's last game as a Giant, so that could be interesting. There could be some tears coming out of the Giants fans. Over there.
My sport.
We won 2 Super Bowls. You know what
I don't know
mean?
who
So
I hate less to pick the winner, so I won't.
I'll say New York. I think they're gonna try to do one for dumb face.
One for dumb face. Win one for dummy.
I think
Now,
so.
this next one here, when we saw this in the beginning of the season, being the last game of the season, when we saw this game 1, we all thought this might come down to the end of the season. We might be fighting for something.
Right.
Sadly.
One week too
had it
short.
marked on the
Yeah.
calendar.
Not even true.
I'm still gonna go with the Cowboys for this one. Let's win. Just win out, I
Go
guess. man.
Cowboys.
We'll see what Cooper Rush
Cowboy.
can do.
We'll see how long the starters play for
Yeah.
the
Yeah, Tyron
Yeah.
will be out. Skandrick's out.
We still might get into the playoffs.
We never
A
know.
lot of shit's got to happen.
No.
We gotta go back to the future.
Huh? What? You don't know? We don't got a chance?
No.
Nobody's playing Can't Crash?
There's no,
Or-
yeah.
Oh,
there's
okay.
no
Yeah.
way.
Done.
We're done, bro.
mathematically eliminated.
We're
Yeah,
done.
the
We're
teams
done.
in
There's
front
no
of us.
way to get
No
in.
matter what
Yeah.
happened, bro.
Oh, man.
Jerry could go pay off some people,
Yeah,
maybe in the
that-
front office, and maybe.
Yeah,
The
maybe. I
NFC
think
South has potential to have 3 teams in the playoffs.
We
So.
could get in if 10 teams lose. Your next door neighbor cuts his lawn. All these variables need
Yeah,
to
it's
take
too
place.
Yeah.
many damn
Not even like
variables.
that.
We're done.
Yeah.
Done.
Nah, I know.
The
man.
next one's another snooze fest with Pittsburgh playing at.
You know, Pittsburgh's still playing for
Pittsburgh's
the
playing for the
home field
bye,
advantage.
so it's the Cleveland Browns, bro. You think they're gonna go?
Has Cleveland won this year?
Nah,
No.
they
Bro,
might go
winless.
Winless.
Hey, how
Who
many
is-
years? How many games have they won in 2 years? Have y'all looked this
It's
up?
one game in 2 years.
One game in 2 years.
Yeah, I think they.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
Is it
worse
1 or
than
2?
the 0-16 Lions.
Oh my
That's
god.
worse. That's
bro.
worse than the Sports Cave softball team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you picking up old wounds, man? Oh.
Which means we're
Nah, I haven't played in a while, bro. I haven't
this
played
next.
in a while.
Hey, if
Oh,
we bring
man.
this team back, bro, I'm gonna sit out and I'm just gonna be a coach.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna do the lineups.
Bro.
I'm bringing some ringers in.
One game in 2 seasons. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
Must be tough to be a Browns
You know
fan.
what, man? At work, I ran into a Cleveland Brown fan. We asked him, "How's it feel?" He's like, "Don't even ask me, bro." He was wearing his Cleveland up and down, just everything. and
I
he
think-
couldn't say nothing.
I think they're giving away Cleveland Brown tickets and scratch offs. So
Nah, you can't even give them away because then you got to pay for parking.
Like, we gotta pay for parking.
no shit.
Throw in a
man.
parking pass and I'll take them from you.
They put them in Happy Meals over there.
That's tough, man.
Your boy James says, "Get your steps in, bro."
Yeah, and he said, "God damn it!"
Oh, get my steps in. Hell yeah, man. I'm all about my steps,
They give
bro.
away the Brown
Already.
stickers like they used to do at the
Hey.
what was that wrestling place? At the
Sportatorium.
Sportatorium.
You go to the
Oh,
liquor store
bro.
and they had
that
the tickets
place,
right
dude.
there.
Sportatorium.
Bring that
Sportatorium.
back, dude.
You go to the liquor store at Cleveland, they got the tickets for the Browns. Here, take some of these. Just walk in. It's
Yeah.
okay.
I'm telling you, man.
They need to bring
Sportatorium, bro. Damn, I haven't heard that in a
I
while.
saw
Took me
the
back,
Von
bro.
Erichs
Goddamn,
there.
man.
Hey, I used
Steve
to go.
Austin.
My parents used to take me
That's where we used
faithfully
to
to
go.
the
Yeah, bro.
Sportatorium.
Vamos a ver el WWF.
Right.
Hulk Hogan. No, hombre, cállese. We're going to
Yeah.
Sportatorium.
Did you ever make it out there, Flo? The
Sport
Sportatorium?
hell yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. That was a
Put the
spot,
iron
man.
claw on somebody,
Right,
goddamn.
Iron Sheik. There was some.
Some big names
Sheik
came through
fool,
there, bro.
Sheik fool.
Yeah, Paul Bear came through there.
A
Like
bunch
he
of
was
folks.
Percy Pringle back in
Yeah,
the day.
Percy
I'm
Pringle.
That's Iceman
Yo.
King Parsons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Iceman King Parsons. Okay, real talk. Okay, so I'm from Oak Cliff, right? And I used to stay in the Camp Wisdom area. Man, I saw Iceman King Parsons come out of a beat up ass Oldsmobile. R.I.P. Iceman King Parsons. I'm not fronting on you,
Yeah,
but I'm
yeah.
just like, man, that motherfucker was beat up than a motherfucker, straight up hoopty, right?
Uh-huh.
And he was at Luther's barbecue because it wasn't Culture's back in the day. It was Luther's barbecue.
Luther's.
Nice.
You gotta
Yeah,
know.
he came out, and this motherfucker had the most beat up ass car, man. I still got his autograph, though.
Nice.
Wish I would have kept it. I don't have it anymore.
Uh,
But as beat up as that car is, this motherfucker still had 2 bodyguards, bro.
Damn, are you
He had 2
serious?
bodyguards. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, I thought they were bodyguards,
Right. Look
but
like
they
it.
looked like bodyguards.
Right.
So Iceman King Parsons, man.
That's cool, man.
He was my favorite since
Nah,
he
he
gave me
was
no
awesome.
autograph.
Yeah, that's
There you
cool,
go,
dude.
bro.
I was a big Von Erich fan.
Yeah.
Oh
Big time.
man, Von
Von
Erichs.
Yeah, big time.
Oh man.
I still
what-
debate my
what's
dad
up,
every
little Manny?
week, bro.
They
Watch
used-
the Von Erichs.
They used to show it every Saturday night, right, from 10
Yeah.
to 12. I think it was
so.
2 hours, 10 or 12. Yeah, and they had that corny ass white dude, with that chili bowl looking haircut, or whatever the hell it was.
Is that Percy Pringle he's talking about? The manager?
No, I'm talking about the analyst.
Oh, I can't
commentator
remember.
and
I don't
shit,
remember
dude.
him. Yeah. I just remember some of the wrestlers.
Good memories,
Yeah,
bro.
man, that's awesome.
Good memories.
There's a good wrestling scene in Dallas. At one time, they need to do something more with that. You know what I mean? I don't watch it now, but I know that there's a lot of people that.
Yeah,
do.
there's still a lot of people that watch wrestling, bro.
Right.
Yeah, we were big.
And
It was
that's the old
huge
school
down
stuff,
here. It was, and then it burned down.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So.
You remember it burned
Yeah,
down?
and
It
that's
burned down? I think that was
like
Jerry
liquor
Jones.
stores.
Hey, man, watch the Cowboys, man. But Cowboys.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
We have to get some shirts made with the Ubba Dubba on there.
Yeah.
Get them cheap, bro.
Ubba Dubba.
Not to get too much off subject. The next game is probably one of the better games today. Carolina and Atlanta.
Yeah, that's one to watch right there.
Yeah, because they're both still playing for. Carolina's still playing for the division championship. Atlanta's still
trying
fighting to get into the playoffs.
so-
That's why we still had a chance, bro.
Right.
Because Carolina was going to play, bro. They were going to come out and ball. If Atlanta loses, we're going to feel like shit, bro.
Right. We were hoping
We are
that-
going to feel like
We're gonna drink
shit.
extra
Yeah,
tonight.
we were trying to dab on them too, man. We were hoping to be
Right.
dabbing.
We
with-
were so close to getting in.
sucks.
We were so close to getting in. We had them
right,
pushed
Flo.
to the
It's like
side.
when they let you put the tip.
Yeah, I'm saying you were going where I was going. You were going right where I was going, bro. We had them pushed to the side already. No.
I'm
I'm
tired.
not like that no more.
I'm not like that no more.
Just
You were like
look
that
at
last
it.
week.
Just look at it, baby. Just look at it. Yeah,
Oh my
man.
goodness.
Oh man, we got the
man,
call.
had
We got
that
the
chance
callers
there.
cracking up
We were
this morning.
so close, bro.
Yeah,
Pushed
everybody's
to the
riding
side,
them off,
bro.
man.
You saw a little
right.
bush. Okay, I'm going back to 92. Anyway, saw a little bush,
I think Carolina's going to come in here probably take this win. Even
I think
though
so too, bro.
I think Atlanta's going to play them real hard. It's going to be, the divisional games. I've told you all year. They're always close games for the most part. So it'll be a good game. I'm looking forward to watching this game just to see how good it's going to be. And I think Carolina's going to edge them out for some reason. I think they been underestimated all season. People have been talking shit about Cam Newton all season, and he's produced wins. So, I mean, I like to see what they're going to do and see if they get a chance at winning the division this year.
I think Carolina takes this game too, man. Yeah, like our boy, who said it? James in here, F Atlanta, bro.
Yeah, man.
I agree too. I think
So
they're
y'all
gonna make a
guys-
statement. Yeah.
I got the Panthers.
What do you think, Flo?
Well, I used to date this puta named Carolina. That didn't end well. And I like Migos. I believe they're from Atlanta. So I'm going from Atlanta.
Already.
Say raindrop, drop
It's my
top.
dumbass way of deciding.
Hey, bro, that works,
man.
bro.
Whatever
Nah.
works for you, bro.
No, you know what? Real talk. I'm going for Carolina because I just want us to hurt even
Yeah.
more.
I
That
want
Atlanta
that
lost.
gives us better chance for Jason Garrett to get fired,
Yes,
bro.
Y'all gotta go for Carolina, man. Atlanta's gotta fucking go down so Jerry can see how close we actually were, man.
Right.
Ronnie's calling a loss for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
With Nick Foles, and also agreeing that it's another route to take for Jason Garrett to get fired. So
Right.
This
we're all on
fool's-
the same page, I think.
He's also saying he's drinking his coffee, ready to take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
That's the only time they go to the Super Bowl.
After the show, yeah. Wait
telling
till
you,
after the
man.
show, man. And then Carlos is saying that the Saints are going to go to the ship. I kind of like that call.
That's
from
not a
the
bad
NFC.
call,
I'd
man.
rather see the Saints go than the Eagles, Vikings.
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
think the Rams are there yet.
No Eagles. Eagles gotta stay with the 0 rings.
Yeah, if the Eagles go, that would be
man.
super depressing,
Right.
especially with Nick Foles. Like, come on, man. I don't
If the
think he's
Eagles
gonna
go,
do
then
that.
I might have to root for the AFC team, bro, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hard, right?
Yeah,
to go for AFC, it just
team,
feels
just
kind
feels
of
wrong, man.
Yeah,
Kinda different,
I hear you,
bro.
man. Like, I like the Steelers, but I don't. They have more rings than the Cowboys.
Yeah,
do
I
already.
gotta.
I mean, we
Right.
can't go with that.
Right,
No, hell
exactly.
no.
I
We
told-
can't let them get too far ahead.
I told
Right.
shout out to the artist family that was here from Ohio this week, and they came to the house, and I was talking to Nick, and I'd let him know that I'll root for the Steelers so they can beat the Patriots, but that's about it. That's as far as I go. If y'all get to the Super Bowl, then I'm gonna root for whoever else is going against them. But it'd be hard if it was the Eagles and the Steelers, man. I don't know what I'd. There's no tie in the Super Bowl, Chingo.
Right on. The next
Yeah.
game, Kansas City at Denver. Kansas City's
Kansas City's
gonna roll,
gonna
dude.
mollywop
They're
them
gonna kill
fools.
him. Denver's
Yeah,
quarterback
Kansas City has
situation's garbage.
Mahomes playing, so I just kind of want to see what he's about.
Yeah, Mahomes gonna play today,
he's
so
starting
Nice.
today.
I didn't know that. That's nice.
that's a good tidbit right there, man.
Gunslinger,
Yeah.
young
Doing his
Romo
work.
right there.
Kansas City started hot, then they sucked for a
Right.
while,
And then they got hot.
and then they
again.
got hot again, man.
I'm excited to see Mahomes though play though, man. I
Right.
think he'll get out there and sling it. It's against Denver, so I don't know how much that no-fly zone is going to be in effect today again.
Yeah, their defense
Their
is
defense
getting weak.
sucks.
Yeah, their offense can't keep them on the field. Defense gets tired, and I think Kansas City.
I'm
will
going
go
Kansas on
yeah,
that
for
one.
Sure.
Jacksonville at Tennessee.
Big time.
Yep.
I don't think that game has any meaning.
Tennessee's still fighting for the playoffs.
They're still in the hunt.
Yeah.
Are they?
Still in the wild card hunt. Yeah,
They're still in it?
Right there. They're the last. They're
They're
the
in
last spot, so they have to
win.
win.
They win and they're in.
So
Okay.
that's
Let me
gonna
pull
be
my
tough.
sheet
That's
back
gonna
up.
be a
Oh,
big thing.
mira nomás, here's the okay.
Ya todos
So,
preparados,
You gotta
compadre.
keep me up to date.
It's all good, bro. I think Jacksonville is gonna pull this game off.
Yeah, Jacksonville should still win it. Tennessee's been doing great. That was one of the teams we set out to look out for at the beginning of the season, but I don't think they have enough firepower against Jacksonville's defense, who's been just wrecking ship all year, man. So
Yeah, also, I don't know if Jacksonville will play their starters all game either because they don't have anything left to play for.
yeah, they don't. I don't think. Well, I mean, they can't win a home field advantage. It's the Steelers and the Patriots basically.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jacksonville on that one for me.
Okay.
Flo, how you feeling, man?
I
said
don't care.
Tennessee.
about
Yeah.
these motherfuckers,
We're
man.
we're only picking teams because we got to, bro.
I got you.
Nah, it's all good, bro.
I don't care about
Next
none of
game,
these teams.
San Francisco at Los Angeles. Jimmy G's been
Jimmy
killing
G's
it
been
out there.
stepping up.
Yeah, he been balling,
He's
bro.
making him relevant, right? He took him from the bottom team, like now. Like,
Now they're talking about that this is going to be the team to look at for next year, man.
You think they?
San Fran? Didn't you
Yeah,
call that at
San
the
Fran.
beginning of the
Yeah.
season? Yeah, you be called. Shout out to Manuel. He called that. He said, don't be y'all be careful. And I think Ronnie said the same thing too. San Fran's gonna be that team to look out for. So
You think they should have let him go?
who? The New England?
Yeah.
I think they regret it now. I think they regret it big time. I mean,
What's up, Brady? How
didn't
much
get
longer
much
do you
back
think
from
Brady's
him.
gonna last, bro?
I don't know. He's 40 years
he's
old
40,
and
bro.
still at the top of his
What
top
they
level.
give
of the
up
league.
for a second round pick, right?
It was like second or third.
Got it
round.
for cheap.
I think they had an extra second round pick. So.
Yeah, I don't think they got enough back for him.
nah,
I think they could have got more if they would have just waited, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
man.
But
they just need
yeah,
a
I
few
think
more
they
weapons,
regret it,
man, and
but
they'll be
man,
set.
San Francisco is licking their chops right now.
Yeah,
man.
San
They
Fran's
gotta
ready to get
steal.
them picks, bro.
They got to steal. They're looking on the uptick.
At 5-10, they probably get a high
And
draft pick.
and got some salary money too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You think they got enough to beat the Rams? I mean, the Rams.
The Rams are still
they don't have
playing
The
for-
Rams are playing for home field, man.
No.
Yeah, I think the Rams will beat them.
Hell no, bro.
You think they
The
San Fran?
Rams are gonna fool out on them, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Rams.
offense is ridiculous.
crazy,
man.
bro.
Best in
Yeah.
the league now, especially with Carson Wentz going down. So I think it's arguably the best in the league versus.
It just sounds weird
Philly.
saying that too, bro. The Rams are doing badass.
Gurley though,
Todd Gurley. Oh, he's got
has
an ankle
been
injury, but he's
killing it.
playing today.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's been
He's-
a
he
touchdown
says
machine,
playing.
man. He's an automatic
Shit, their
touchdown.
defense is pretty legit too, man. They
Yeah.
got four former first round players on their defensive side. So
Yeah,
Rams.
the pinche Rams.
los pinche Rams.
Gotcha.
Borrejito. Make some cabrito today. For
Yeah,
y'all.
so we're all pretty in agreement with the Rams.
The
right?
Rams.
They're probably gonna
The
win.
next one has some
Seattle still fighting.
Buffalo against Miami still in. The Buffalo still fighting. There's
How?
Yeah.
Right.
Buffalo's in the
AFC
hunt.
There's three.
sucks.
There's 3 teams at 8-7 in the wild card. The Titans, the Chargers, and the Bills. Right now, the Titans hold the last wild card, but all 3 teams playing today
Have a chance.
have a chance to get in that wild card spot. So the AFC, this shows you how the AFC is like the NBA's Eastern Division.
Eastern Division.
Right.
Sorry.
Have you noticed like
Sorry.
our teams, man, are like in the hardest shit.
Yeah.
Like NBA. Who's
The
who's
West.
the more solid?
Yeah.
The West.
Right.
The East over here. Fucking baseball.
Right.
Who
The
won
American
it?
League.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I mean,
The
we're in the
Astros.
hardest fucking all our teams, bro.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Put us
It's
in some
competitive.
sorry shit, bro.
Let's move to the AFC, bro. We run the
We
AFC
ain't
South
got
every
that.
year.
It's not gonna
We'll
be
go.
easy.
Let's go co-ed in this motherfucker.
Oh man, so that one's got some implications. Miami's not
Yeah, I'll
doing
take
so
Buffalo
well.
in this game.
I got Buffalo.
Buffalo should win this. I saw a picture of Jay Cutler eating a fucking lamb chop, sitting down with their Xbox remote
Cutler
control.
ain't been the same since that coach got
He
let go
don't
for
care.
coke.
Yeah,
he's
he don't
there,
care,
man.
bro. He was just laying there like a grouch, just fuck it. He's getting paid.
Said I got
Did
my
my-
$1 million.
Didn't Miami lose somebody to some coca?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the coach.
the coach.
the coach.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's on that highlight.
his Sancha like pretty much put him on blast.
Yeah.
and the little
His
coke
side
money
piece.
don't hurt. Yeah, it does hurt, motherfucker.
Yeah, it does, dude.
Exacto le gustaba la
Can't be in
caspa de
Miami and
diablo.
not know about the Coke game.
Yeah. Hey, wait,
Hello.
who sniffed him out, bro? Like,
The mistress.
Yeah, it was.
mistress.
oh man, that
She
was
got
some
mad.
dirty shit,
Yeah,
man.
she didn't pay.
She
He didn't
said-
pay her phone bill or
He
something.
said.
like
He
that.
said she used to.
God damn. That's
You
fucked
promise?
up. I'm
He
gonna
was-
tell.
Right. All that money he got, he could have just
she
paid
had-
that shit a
she
year in
had the
advance.
post Like the Wolf of Wall Street. House.
Oh man. Hey man, I'm gonna let you do a line of coke off my cock. And then a nummy off my tip, bitch.
There's probably a lot of that going on.
Yeah, no shit. That's how I do it, goddamn.
Arizona,
Line
watch
like
out.
a big 9-inch line of coke. Line like a motherfucker, right?
He said, Arizona, be on the lookout.
Yeah, yeah.
Have it ready for me.
Shout out, yeah. Yeah.
Caspa de diablo, compadre. ¿Dónde está la caspa? ¿Dónde está el Chirac?
Yeah, no shit.
Oh man.
Man.
Oh,
Get the
too
yayo.
much, dude.
Chichiguete Yale. Yeah, so Miami's losing.
Yeah, they're gonna lose for sure.
Oakland at Los
The other
Angeles.
Los
The Sa-
Angeles team.
I still want to call them San Diego, goddammit.
It is San
Everybody
Diego.
does.
Yeah.
I've seen it. The professionals do it too. every
Yeah,
day,
man.
every time I
Chargers.
watch the news show.
Oakland and the
Right.
Chargers.
Oakland was one of the Super Bowl favorites. They fell off all the way. I don't know what's wrong with Oakland.
Yeah, they're down. They're eliminated, but the Chargers again is one of those 8-7 teams still in the hunt. So
Yeah.
Oakland. Let your boy go. Beast mode is no more.
No,
Yeah,
it's not. They
man.
were bad.
Overrated.
Right.
I drafted
They're
that
a
fool too.
disappointment.
Yeah,
He's
man.
too busy making moves on Facebook.
Hey, but there's some good videos though.
Yeah.
the-
Yeah, they're pretty good
the-
video. He makes some.
Beast mode is now officially yeast mode. He run like a pussy.
Yeah, Oakland's.
I didn't say
equivalent
that,
to
though.
the Cowboys
This
in the
guy.
AFC.
Told me to do the joke.
Yeah,
What the write that one down? Hold
Yeah,
on.
no, yeah, right.
yeah. But I
Yeast
think the
mode.
Chargers
Yeast
come out
mode.
of this one. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Chargers
I
should
mean,
take that one.
they're
Disappointing
going to be
value.
fighting for the playoffs. They ain't made the playoffs in a while either. So, and the last time they made the playoffs like this is the time I think, was almost in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's pretty remarkable considering how they started too. They started really bad.
0-4.
Yeah, so
Yeah, the
that's-
last team to start off 0-4 and make the playoffs, the Chargers.
The Chargers. There you go. They got a
In case y'all didn't
chance.
know.
that's a gem.
I know me and
gym.
Chili Willie picked them at the beginning of the year, so I'm kind of hoping they win just so I can get them in the playoffs and say that I was halfway right.
I was right.
Halfway right. They didn't win the
see,
division.
Manny?
Ya ves, Meño? Te dije, güey.
Chili Willy.
Yeah, that's
It's
We
our
don't wanna
homeboy.
know.
Already,
One of
man.
them.
I like that. What
Yeah,
up?
he was on the
My
show.
boy, Beanie Weenie.
Oh yeah,
You got one, I got one, bro.
they may be cousins. Joe Fuller
I
said
ain't got
being
nothing on
Coco and
my homeboy Micho.
oh yeah, Ronnie
El compadre Micho.
Ronnie brings up a good point about the Oakland Raiders talking about John Gruden.
Oh,
bringing-
yeah.
yeah,
I
man.
forgot
They
to
made,
mention
it,
it.
they
Oh,
made a
man.
nice
Gruden is
offer to
lurking
him.
though. He's a big fish in the pond right now as far as available
Right.
coaches. I know a lot of Cowboys.
I remember
fans
Dallas,
wish
man.
he was
Right?
part of it, right?
Yes,
Man, that would
man.
be a
Bring
dream
him,
come
please.
Dude, yeah,
I would. I don't like
please.
him in the booth, but I like him as a coach.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Romo in the booth? Y'all like?
I like Romo in
him,
the booth,
man.
bro.
I like
Romo,
he brings
he's-
a different excitement to
Oh,
the
boy,
booth.
he's excited.
Them old
when
school
he's
cats
in-
are mad at him,
If
though,
you can
man.
make Jim Nance watchable, then you're doing something.
What
dude.
I like about Romo, that motherfucker will break it down.
Yeah.
and
Hey.
he's so accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I would like to have him as a coach. He knows how to read all them plays, man.
Bro, he's constantly breaking it down, and like 8 times out of 10, it happens
right,
the way he
yeah.
says it's gonna happen. I was like,
Right.
wow, this some bitch right
All
here.
the old
Really
old
good.
cats are mad. He's breaking it down too much, and that's what they need. That's what he gets paid to do. They're getting mad because he's calling out plays and like, hey, bro, you're not changing your style. Let him do his
Dude,
thing.
he'll call
Yeah.
it out. He'll see the way
He'll
they line
sniff it
up.
out, man, yeah.
See what's going on here. I'm like, God damn, this dude
Yeah.
right
Bring
here
him
is
back.
breaking it down.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's excited. He's doing big things over there. Like as far as on the broadcast level, and he's getting a lot of attention, and
Oh, yeah.
deservedly so. Definitely. Ronnie said the Saints have a real squad, a great defense, running game, and Drew Brees still got it. I think that's a good pick, a solid pick. I could see them winning all the way. I don't know about you guys. And then he's also asking if Mariota is the QB that can get the Tennessee there. I think he is. He's good in the red zone. He
Yeah.
doesn't turn over a lot. I think they're
He's not a bad QB, man. Yeah, they just need help.
Step up on some defense.
Yeah,
too.
their defense needs some help, and they need some more receivers
Yeah,
that
need
that'll
legit
draw some
weapons out
attention.
there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Just quick shout out to our top chatter today is James Jones. Already, we hadn't even finished the show. James Jones.
Who?
We hadn't even finished. We hadn't even finished the show. He's already got the top chatter championship for the day. Moving on, Arizona at Seattle.
Man,
Seattle's
I like how Seattle looked last week. Banged up. I mean, I know it was against the Cowboys, but bro, they find a way to win. And the playoff record, Pete Carroll's playoff record, I think they're going to find a way to win and possibly get in the playoffs if Atlanta loses to Carolina like everybody's picking.
I'm a hater, bro. Like, I want Atlanta to lose.
And Seattle to get in.
Seattle, well, I want Seattle to lose too. Because I still want to get in. But I want us to know that we had the chance still. You know what I mean? Because I never got over the game where fucking Romo fumbled the field goal?
Oh, man.
Oh, my God, man. I never got over that.
Yeah.
We're still crying on, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Our team was so good.
Why you bring up old shit?
I never got over it, bro. So Seattle, just like I never got over Trinidad and De La Hoya. To this day, I can't even get myself to watch that fight again, bro.
Right.
I can't.
Trinidad fan?
Right.
No, De La Hoya fan. He
Okay.
should have won that. He was busting his ass up. Anyways, I got out.
Yeah, you're good, bro. You're
good, bro.
I went left. I thought I went left. I go left, you go right. I thought.
Nice, you're good.
Tus eyes, puro ricochet.
Puro ricochet. Throw it out the pinche window.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know, man. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see Arizona putting
Arizona, I don't
of a
think they have
game to beat
enough,
Seattle,
man.
Yeah.
Realistically talking, I think Seattle's probably going to take it pretty easy.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Wishful thinking, yeah, I feel you, bro.
But by the way, I'll be in Arizona.
Go Cardinals.
Yeah, I'll be there. January 13 and 14 Flagstaff in Glendale. What up?
There you
man?
go.
We're gonna
Holla
be
at
recording
us, too.
We're gonna be recording my comedy album. What up? Arizona.
Holla.
Nice, dude.
Bro.
Nice. I want to make it out there one day. A lot of spring training stuff that goes on.
Yeah.
I want to go out
A
there.
lot of Cowboy
yeah.
fans out there, too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, big time. It's like a Cowboys home game when they play over there.
Right.
Take your Cowboys gear, bro. You might get in. With
Yeah.
your
There you go.
Take the jacket.
Arizona, I think, home of Johnny Tapia, great fighter.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
awesome, man.
I believe if I got that wrong, I do apologize,
No, I think
but
you're right
I
on that.
believe I'm right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
Johnny
you are.
Tapia.
Somewhere
What up?
in the desert. Yeah,
Rest
man.
in peace, bro.
Yeah, big
Right.
time. Next game, New Orleans at Tampa Bay.
New Orleans still fighting for that
New Orleans going to
yeah,
take it,
man.
bro.
division championship, so they're gonna go in and clown.
Their
Tampa
running
Bay.
game is really nice, too, bro.
They
That helps out Drew Brees a lot.
Yeah,
Alvin
they've been
Kamara,
rolling. They've been rolling.
AK-41.
AK-41.
And New Orleans is pretty solid on first 48.
So is Dallas. Yeah.
They got some.
So is Dallas.
They got some badass episodes.
Yeah.
Man. And let's go to Miami, especially in the pork and beans
Yeah,
area.
man. Yeah, big time, man.
Hey.
First 48, New Orleans. Y'all,
Toast is-
y'all
Toast
killing
starting
it.
to show
Y'all
up.
killing it.
Yeah.
No pun intended. You're all week. Yeah, I'll be here next week.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday I'm here now.
He's like, I like this chair.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think New Orleans is gonna roll. Like we've been, as Cowboys fans, we were hoping kind of that Tampa Bay would win against these last couple of games because they
Yeah.
had some people that
Yeah,
they're
Tampa
playing
Bay.
against division foes that we needed them to beat. But yeah,
Didn't work
I
out,
don't
man.
see anything in Tampa Bay.
They let that go on
Jameis
the,
Winston.
with the
he's-
30 minutes to go against
He's too
Carolina.
much,
Yeah,
man.
man.
He's over there trying to fight everybody on the sidelines.
Eating
Hold
W's.
me back, all that bullshit. Like, yeah.
You acting, bro.
You're supposed to be the quarterback. You're supposed to be the face of the franchise. Like, act like it, you know?
And Tampa Bay, bring back the peach jerseys, bro.
Oh, yeah. The old
Remember those?
Steve Young. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
man, bring those back.
Yeah.
With that
Who
suspect pirate helmet.
Yes, that pirate. Yeah.
I do pirate.
I threw pirate.
Yeah.
Pirate out there hunting for booty.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what he does when he goes in the booty
It was
and bites down on that thing.
that pirate was the gayest
Horrible.
pirate I've ever
Man, I bet they're glad they changed that. They don't want to wear no throwbacks.
seen. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. That's why.
That's
but
probably
I
why
get
they don't
it.
bring it back.
Yeah.
They're in the wrong town.
Next, I guess
Last
we all
game of the
agree that New
day.
Orleans is
Last
going to roll
game.
on that one. Cincinnati at Baltimore Ravens. Cincinnati.
Ravens
Marvin
are-
Lewis is on his way out. Yeah, Ravens.
He should have been fired.
Ravens are
but
a
he-
dangerous
He
team,
quit
man.
before he got
Yeah,
fired.
he quit. He's like, look, I'm gonna let y'all know it's my last
So
year.
y'all can't fire me if I quit.
Yeah.
I think the Ravens win, and I think their defense is one of those defenses that you don't want to see in the playoffs. I think
Yeah.
they can make a little run.
Their
bro.
offense sucks.
They're-
though.
yeah,
Yeah.
but defense,
The
hey,
defense
it's
keeps
that
them
time
in
of
the
year,
game,
man.
bro.
It's
Yeah.
cold. Like,
That's their weather,
I
though.
think they're gonna win. I mean, this game for sure, but I say watch out for the Ravens in the playoffs just to make
The
little
Bengals
run,
always
man.
seem to like have some kind of promise,
Yeah.
and they promise they're gonna fuck it up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
At the same time.
find a way. You know what I mean?
For sure, man. Yeah, we've
Yeah,
been talking
man.
about them since the preseason, man. He was
Man's
first
been
guy ready to
first
fire
guy
him.
ready before the season even started, bro. He was
Yeah,
ready to
big
get
time.
Marvin Lewis out.
I synced it.
He synced you. Ronnie said that Winston is garbage, overrated. Ronnie, with this one, I do agree with you, buddy. He is
Very
overrated.
much agreed.
Very much. Not on Cam. Cam on wreck shop today.
Oh, man, Cam.
But yeah, not on that one. So
Is Cam still dabbing?
He's not as
Nah,
much.
it's
He's still
more-
giving out the footballs.
and
I
Superman.
think he stopped dabbing when everybody else and grandma's dabbing shit. He's like,
He
all
moved
right,
on.
Right.
when grandma's dabbing, I ain't dabbing no more.
Really? Because I just caught on to that.
I was
Just go
driving
for
on
it,
the way
bro.
over here going like this.
Am I doing it right, bro?
Yeah, you got ya estás, compadre.
Turn out the lights.
Yeah, that's not a dad. That's the turn out the light. The grill.
Don't hit me, baby. Don't hit me.
That's the chancla.
That's where I.
Right, that's where we invented that. We need credit for that.
That's the
Mexican
dub.
kids getting beat with chanclas. No, man.
Yeah, my little
Me
brother
getting-
does that when we're trying to box.
And they box a lot.
Get slapped in the Whataburger line.
Before he caught the 2-piece special.
yeah, big time. Seen that.
And Whataburger, when you got the phone out like this, you wait in the line, and she sees what you're looking at on the window and shit.
¿Qué es eso, cabrón?
The reflection of a fucking
Right.
titty shot and
She's
shit.
sitting there reading it backwards and
You
shit.
trying to multitask?
Hey fellas, you need to watch that shit, man, for real. You better be in the car and shit.
Yeah,
You try to
oh,
scroll
I
down,
got you.
and it's playing all over here on the window and shit, the reflection.
Roll the window up. Nah, I'm good.
What are you looking at? My mom just asked me, really? Your mom sends you a pick, asshole? The fuck you talking? You calling my mom a hoe, bitch? Trying to flip it around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So watch it.
You in the
Big-
middle of the fucking line,
That's-
waiting on your number 5. Shit,
That's
you get to
Flo's
the
say.
You're right.
cancel it.
No, man, I don't want it no more. Take it, that word of advice from Flo, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey man, guys don't think, bro. We don't. We get busted on the most stupid.
Right on.
With the wrong head.
Shit. So cliche, but so true at the same time, right?
on. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Before we move on, our most favorite segment of all time. What's happening?
What's up?
What's happening?
Yeah, man.
Other than football and playoffs going on, not much from my end. Shout out to all the fantasy football winners. Yeah, I got last place, so fuck y'all.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that's it.
Last day of the year.
The year.
Be safe tonight.
Watch out for them boys. They're gonna be out tonight
Right.
down
If you're
Laws.
drinking, do Uber, or if you want your car to go with you, go ahead and call a tow truck. It's cheaper than the diesel.
Doing free pickups like they do every year, bro. Like
What,
with
the tow
AAA,
truck? Are
AAA, I
Oh,
think the
shit.
AAA does like pick up your car.
Save the number before I get too.
Yeah, if y'all look it up. Look it
Yeah.
up. I know they've done it the last few
Yeah.
years. That they don't need you driving.
AAA's doing it.
If
I
you
need to come and pick
resources.
me up when the I really need them throughout the year.
Yeah, I hear you. I've been there.
Motherfucker, my tire was flat.
Yeah.
It's gonna be about 3 hours. Fuck 3 hours,
Man,
man.
you
I
gotta
need
change
you
your
right
flat.
now.
I've been there where I
AAA.
take something wrong to the guy on his way, and then his boss called me like, "Yeah, you called him a dumbass. He's not coming." I was like, "Shit!" So I had to wait longer.
Shit.
So
It wasn't
I've been
for
there,
you.
so I know exactly what